When a girl is born in this community, it's more of a celebration. All the people in the village will come and they'll be surrounded around the house. They're waiting outside to know if it's a girl or a boy. And there's a midwife inside the room with the mother. And as soon as a girl is born, she will yell, "Ladki hui," which is, it's a girl. Ladki hui. The saddest day of a girl's life to be born in this community because she is destined to be a prostitute, no matter what. And they will take good care of her. They will nurture her, they'll feed her, they'll do everything they can so that she's healthy to be a prostitute when she's 11 or 12 years old. I never thought that there were so many villages that were prostituting their own kids in their homes. I feel for women who can't just live their lives and just be happy and not sell their bodies. I see them as my own sisters and my own daughters. As much as I can do, I would do for them so they could be free.
They don't have a voice at all. They say, this is your life, this is what you have to do. Your grandmother did it, your mother did it, and now you have to do the same thing.
The sad truth is most of them, by their age of 12 or 13, they're prostituting themselves, or their parents have pushed them into prostitution. It's tradition to them, it's their culture, it's something they hold on to, that's all they got. They accepted the fact that they cannot be part of any society. And so they started living their lives in these villages and made a life for themselves. So for years, what we try to do is first build that trust and just be there, go see them. And most of our staff members that are from these villages were actually in these villages from this community. And so when they go into the village, they know them. They're like, we know you. You were doing the same thing, but today you're living a happy life. There's hope we can see. Why are you smiling so much? Why are you so happy? What's that sparkle in your eyes? And so that's when they share, I have something new, and there's this God. It's not this God who is beating you down and telling you to prostitute your child. It's not this God who's telling you money is everything. It's not this God that's telling you you have to live this demeaning life. And there is this one true God who is going to help you, who's going to redeem your life. You're going to be a different person.
So that fires love. Our job is to bring that and to tell them that there's a God who really loves you, cares for you, who created you. You see, that's what we have to do it. I remember going to this village. A lot of children were following me. And there's a little girl that, Leena, she was always with me. I said, where's your house? And she took my hand and took me to her house, a little mud house. Then I met her grandmother. I talked to her. But Leena's story, she told me that her mother was, of course, in prostitution. And one day her mother ran away, gone. And so her father was very disappointed. And he went to the town and brought some poison and killed himself. Since that, Leena's grandmother is taking care of her and her sibling. I asked her, do you want to come to our home and then you want to go to school? And she said, yes. She was so excited.
The first picture I saw of Leena was, there was no smile on her face. Her and her sister standing outside of their grandmother's hut. They had no parents, and their grandmother was going to sell them. And the first day when she walked into the campus, every girl that walked in was given a flower. And she was so excited. One of our staff said they heard constant giggles out of the room because they were so excited they had their own beds. I think that the most amazing part is where the kids come to us, because we get to watch them grow, we get to nurture them, shelter them, give them good food, and when they're ready to step out into the world is when we have our reintegration program, and they could go work or go to college. And once they're earning, they bring their parents and their families and take care of them.
Your goal is to break the cycle of prostitution first. You've got to raise leaders within themselves from that community. And so they can become the voice for their own people. They become educated, and then they can become collectors and governors.
When we first walked into these villages, it was so dark. Now there's that candle, there's that hope that's burning, and it's getting brighter and it's brighter. No one believed that this community could do anything else but prostitute their women and children. Today, they're driving rickshaws. Today, they're farming. They're doing other things. Their kids are getting a good education.
God has spoken to us. They're going to be the strength of the nation one day. Not just the weak one, but they're going to be the strength of the nation.